Hello, everyone, once again. This is Rob, and welcome back to Media Awareness and another first reaction, this time to Marilyn Manson. Before I continue, however, a quick reminder that the fundraiser continues. For those of you new to my channel or unaware, I am a disabled individual, and I use a motorized wheelchair slash scooter all day, every day for my independence, and I need your help. My insurance will not cover anything with regard to my scooter, as they view it as a quote luxury item end quote. Despite the fact that I'm unable to walk whatsoever, in addition to being unable to use any other type of motorized chair or a standard wheelchair for that matter, only having limited use in one hand. Additionally, I do not have a backup wheelchair or scooter. So if this malfunctions beyond the point of being functional whatsoever, I am a fish out of water. For that reason, I have a spot fund link below. Any and all contributions are welcome. I mean that sincerely. Everything adds up over time, and right now I need your help more than ever as my charging mechanism is beginning to fail. And if that fails, I am basically a fish out of water because I will not be able to go anywhere or do anything whatsoever. So, with that stated, um, the spot fund account is there, link below. It is intended to raise funds for the acquisition of replacement parts and to pay the trained technicians to install these parts properly and make certain that they're working in the manner they should be working in. Um, and it is imperative that you guys do anything and everything you can right now. I mean that sincerely, and I truly, truly appreciate all your help. I do want to extend a gracious thanks to those who have contributed thus far, in addition to those who plan on contributing, as your contributions have and will make a world of difference in my life. I pride myself on my independence. I thrive on my independence. And although I'm not 100% independent in my everyday life, I do not want to be 100% dependent either. So please, as stated, do what you can. I really appreciate you all. I love you all. On with this reaction. So, I've been waiting a while for this. Um, as far, I think a lot of us who are Marilyn Manson fans have been. And I know Marilyn Manson's one of those very controversial figures, especially in light of recent events that I will not go into. Uh, but I have always been a fan of Marilyn Manson, and I have always been a supporter of his work. Um, and I believe that he is a phenomenal musician and artist to be renowned and reckoned with. And uh, I actually, I'm going to be doing a video. I have been brainstorming in my head for some time now on his album that really kind of got me into him, which was Mechanical Animals. Because that's a whole other story as to how I really became latched on as a fan. I was aware of his music before that from Lost Highway, the David Lynch film, in which there was two tracks featured, and of course his song for the Spawn soundtrack, A Long Hard Road of Hell. But until I heard Mechanical Animals, I was not a fan, and I went back and I acquired the prior work after getting Mechanical Animals, and I've been a fan ever since. Saw him perform in, I believe, 2007. It was one of the best shows I ever saw in my life, and not only is he a great performer, but he is an incredible songwriter and a very gifted and talented musician and uh, vocalist and performer. So it gives me great pleasure and a privilege to present this to you as a first reaction. Now, given that this is Marilyn Manson, if this is blocked by chance, which it may or may not be, depending on the record label and what they think of me, um, you will have a edited version. I will do my best to edit what I can in, but I would urge you all to click on the link below to access the video itself, whether it's blocked or not. That way you can see it without me in the corner of the screen up there somewhere like a mime in the box. And you'll be able to enjoy my reaction as we go through this brand new song from Marilyn Manson. And the title of this song is As Sick as the Secrets Within. Amazing title as well. Now, as I stated, this will be linked below for your convenience, so please do click on the source link. As the musicians and bands who create this music for us, the fans, do so with incredible artistic integrity and creativity, and they deserve all the credit in the world for their art, so please always click on the source links. So, without further ado, let us experience together, hopefully, the first new single from Marilyn Manson in some time. And I will be back following this music video with my assessment of the song and video, whether it is blocked or not. Marilyn Manson, as sick as the secrets within. That was intense. I am just blown away by this track. I want to start out with the musical and lyrical aspects, and then I'll tackle the video um, visuals afterwards. Musically, it starts out just right off the bat with that guitar intro, really, really driving home the intensity that we're about to really experience as a whole. And when the song kicks in, the production on the song is what I was hoping for. Now I know I've spoken about this before. I'm really critical about production and engineering and whether or not a sound necessarily reflects the artist themselves. And in this case, this production really, really reflects Brian and the work that he did on this track. Um, it has a really sort of unclean feel to the sound. It's like a really grimy, just dirty sound. I love it. It works so well, and that can't be said for a lot of hard rock and heavy metal these days. A lot of it is very sterilized and really so polished that it shouldn't even be released, in my opinion. But this has just that really like gritty quality that really makes it intense and adds to the intensity of the overall vibe. The musicianship is phenomenal. The bass and drums, guitar, even the keyboards all work really together well together, and all really complement each other well. Lyrically, this song has a lot going for it, especially if you know what's been going on and know the story behind what's been going on from a either unbiased perspective or from the perspective of the individual himself in this particular case, because there is a lot of really, really well written metaphors. At the same time, if you know what's been going on, you know that these metaphors aren't really quite as metaphorical as they are literal. And it's really an intense display of emotion and uh, really emerging from this uh, tomb of self imposed exile and coming out on the other side as a different person yet the same. Now, there are some interesting aspects to the video as well, but I'll get to that in a second. I just want to also add into the lyrical and musical aspects here his vocals on this track really sound good. Now I he's not um, using any other kind of different vocal effects than previously uh, that I could pick up on. It may or may not be pitch corrected. It probably is, but in this particular case, it doesn't matter because it really comes through as an intense raw vocal. And the descending and ascending patterns of the song towards the end there, in terms of the progressions, are really adding to the whole effect. And that leads me to believe that there wasn't any kind of pitch correction done, or auto tuning for that matter, that was at least noticeably audible in this track. And I really commend Marilyn Manson and um, the band for this incredible musical achievement. And I can't wait to hear more. This is just the tip of the iceberg, I think, of a brand new iceberg that is definitely going to smash some records, if nothing else, because this is great stuff. Lyrically, like I said, it's very relatable as well, at least to me. Um, for those of us who have been through a lot in our lives and come out with a different perspective, yet reflective of who we were before, I think that says a lot for the lyrics and for what we all can say that we've been through ourselves. I know personally I related to this very well. Now let's talk about the video and the video aspects of things. There is just so much imagery going on here that it is unreal, and it is really done well, and it's done in typical trademark Marilyn Manson style, but it's also done very tastefully in my opinion. And people can argue with me in the comments about that all you want, but in this particular case, um, this video says a lot, and we have these contemplative images of Brian sketching, and it really, him surpassing the time and drawing out his inner demons, so to speak, and getting all of that out is really something that I think was very telling, in my opinion. Uh, Along with some of the other, what some may deem as disturbing imagery as well, really was significant of a rebirth of sorts. Even taking the chalice, if you will, and drinking, it's sort of a purification, a renewal of, shedding what has gone in the past and becoming something new. And a lot of you might consider that blasphemy, using that religious imagery. It is Marilyn Manson, and bear that in mind. And I also think that in this particular case, it is more than appropriate, especially given what has occurred or not occurred, depending on what you believe and who you believe. So, with all of that stated, I can't wait to hear more. Can't wait to hear an album. I can't wait to see more singles. And maybe even have the opportunity to see Marilyn Manson on tour once again, as this song really, really connected with me on so many levels, and the video was just the icing on the cake, and I think it was beautiful. I really do. It was a beautiful artistic expression of pain, suffering, and renewal. And that is the best I can say. And I hope you can all appreciate that for what it's worth. Coming from someone that's been there and been back, I can definitely relate to this. So, what are your thoughts on this new Marilyn Manson single? Please do click on the source link below if this was not blocked. Watch it for yourself without me in the corner of the screen up there somewhere, and you'll be able to experience it in its optimum video and audio quality for your home system, as opposed to through my video secondhand. And I will see you all again really soon. And once again, a reminder, the fundraiser continues. Your help right now is crucial. Please do what you can. Any and all assistance is definitely appreciated. See you all again soon. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.